Hello troops and welcome back to Hanning's Rest. Right now I've taken the dam off the end of the river. As you can see there's white silicone everywhere. Maybe I shouldn't have used white silicone, but hey, there we go. But that's the river. So it's not quite finished yet. I've got ripples and stuff to add to it, but I think that's looking pretty good. Let's see how it looks through here. There you go. That's alright, isn't it? And that was that cheap epoxy resin for Temu. Now apparently you can add colour into this, but I've just put it in clear. You can see all the wee rocks and stuff that I've put in it. There's a wee bubble there, but we'll cover that over with something. So that's the only bubble that appeared in it. As I said, I didn't use the hairdryer or anything on it to get rid of the bubbles. Alright, so that's that bit. Right troops, I've cleared this area here. Ready to start doing some work on it. Now, as you can see, I'm going to put the crossover between the two tracks just here. I've also decided up here that I'm going to use this point to make a wee head shunt up in there. Something like that. Alright, as I say, along the back here is all going to be factories and whatnot. Alright, now I need to check out and see how many point motors I've got, because I did have enough, but I've added a couple of points since. I've ordered a point motor, but I'll need to see if I need any more, so I'll space these out and see if I've got enough. Well, as you can see, I've spaced out all the point motors I've got with all the points, apart for that one because it's got a short pin. As you can see, so some of these point motors, like this one, they're off a previous layout, but it still works, so. One there and one there. Unfortunately, I appear to be, well, I've ordered one, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, I need another 3 point motors. Alright. I've literally just found this one here, kicking about, so that'll be 1, 2 more point motors. So I'll get them ordered and they'll come next month. Now I'm planning doing something with this bit here. I might make this into a, as I said before, a kind of dieseling point for the diesel locomotives. You know, with the pumps in the middle and the locomotive either side. Up this end, I'll probably put in an engine shed for the steam locos and a wee coaling stage and stuff like that. I might put the water tower in here somewhere, you know. We'll see what happens. I'll put the water there, the coal there, and then the engine shed there, you know. So, water, coal, engine shed. Something like that. I'll also need to put a small trim on the front here, just maybe about yay high, just so I don't drag anything off onto the flare. I've got a bit of timber there, so I'll maybe just screw it on at some point once I've done all the track work. So that's my plans for this bit. Up here, that will go straight up. I'll get all that sorted, all that wiring and all that. And it'll come along. And then it'll go into this double one, so we can do something like that with wee shunters and stuff. I was going to put another point in here, but I don't know. I really don't know. I'll need to see what I think. Right troops, I've now sorted out this area down here and what I'm going to do with it. As you can see, I've added in another point here to give another wee kind of head shunt for a couple of wagons. This one here will take 3 wagons, no bother, ignore this. This is, I'm going to put ordinary buffer stops on these, on here. In here, I'm definitely going to put a steam shed with a coal bit or something in the middle here. Along here, what we've done along here, I've got this side and along here, this is a long one. The rails just to get cut back a wee bit. I'm going to put insulation in all these so I can pack a loco in there if I have to. In here is definitely going to be the diesel depot thing, the refueling point. And also, I'll put in the crossovers. And they seem to work quite well. What else I've also done is I've insulated these. So these, this side and this side will all be worked off of control number 4 on my Gauge Master controller. So they'll all be worked off of this one, which isn't wired up yet. I've still got wiring and stuff to buy. I need to drill new holes for the point motors, etc. I need to put a surface point motor in here because that's a support that's under there. That was as close as I could get before I moved the point. There's a hole under this one which is alright, there's a hole under that one which is alright, the hole under that one's alright, this one will need to move, 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 that one will need to move, this one will need to move again, that one I just need to widen a wee bit, that one needs to move. I think that one's alright. That one's okay. That one again, that might need to be a surface mounted point motor. So, we'll see. Also what I've done is this section here used to be run off controller number 3. It still is. This section was run off controller number 4. It's now running off controller number 3. I've just got to sort out the wiring for it because you've got to reverse the wiring because obviously it was facing a different direction, and when you put that on to going forward it goes back, and when you put it on to go back it goes forward. So I'll swap that around so that that doesn't happen and make it easier for myself. Guys, as you can see I'm adding some ripples to the water, and I'm doing this with Mod Podge gloss. Now I'm going to try and show you how I do this. There's not much space here, but I'll try and show you. Right guys, so you get your Mod Podge on your brush and then you just dab it. I'll get some more. Right, and once you've got all that done, you take your air, you get an airbrush or a straw and you just blow. And it creates the ripples. Alright guys, and then what you do is you leave it for, according to the instructions, you leave it for about 30 minutes and it should be good to go. Alright. Right troops, this is a bottle of Mod Podge I got from Scale Model Scenery. Now it cost me less than a £5. And you get loads in it. There's 118 millilitres in it. Now, I didn't know you can use this stuff as a glue or a sealer, or I just thought you could use it as a finish for rivers and stuff, for putting ripples on rivers. So I'll give it a try as a glue and see how that goes at some point, and I'll get back to you with that one. Alright. I also got another point motor. Some more Creedy couplings. Some fish plates. And a length of track off of Rainbow Railways. Now I have to say a big thank you to Rainbow Railways, because their service is second to none. They're absolutely brilliant. I love dealing with them. For all it's a wee tiny shop, you know, the actual physical shop itself is tiny. Their online service is absolutely fantastic. And another thing I did was I found the broken bit after the bridge, so I've stuck that back on. I've just got all that to weather up and all that, and that'll look kind of alright. As you can see, the Mod Podge is drying. It's taken quite a bit longer than half an hour, but it's not that warm today, and I've got it on quite thick. So I'll get back to you with that when I've finished this wee scene. Well, as much as I'm going to do today. Okay, so that's the Mod Podge almost dry. As you can see the ripple effects. Yeah, I think that looks quite good. I've also added the wee fisherman. Oh. Right, I'm going to leave you with some running shots as usual. On this line is the Accurascale Class 37 hauling a few tankers. And on this line is the Hornby Britannia hauling a coal train. Alright guys, so I'll leave you with some running shots now. Remember guys, please like, share, subscribe, and I'd also like to thank all my subscribers. Every one of you is absolutely brilliant. You're all mad, but hey, that's what it's all about, isn't it? I don't know if I'll get a video done next week, because next week I'm off to a model railway show in Braehead in Glasgow on the 14th and 15th of this month, where I'll be helping run a layout there. It's called Ballarnock Goods. So if you're there, come up and see me. Say hello, it'd be great to meet you all. Alright, so I'll leave these lines running shots. Alright, bye now. This wee fisherman, by the way, is a Langley's white metal kit that I painted up. The cracking wee kit. They're really worth the money. I think the detail on it is quite good. I think my wife got me that. It was about £5 or £6, I think. It wasn't dear. Alright guys, that's where you get in.